Before we let her go, here's Lisa Barrow again, but this time with all the latest motor news.
With automakers scrambling to cash in on the burgeoning sport utility market, one of the oldest American sport ute producers, GMC, is moving decidedly upscale with the Yukon Denali. A full-size luxury sport ute, it's aimed directly at buyers with eyes for large, ultra-plush rides with off-road capabilities. Recognized by its oversized grille and power dome hood, the Yukon Denali will be motivated by a class-leading 255 horsepower Vortec V8 that produces 330 pound-feet of torque. The Denali also combines rugged Yukon qualities with an extensive list of accoutrements normally found in upscale luxury sedans. Heated seats, Soprano wood accents, and a Bose Acoustimass music system are just a few of the perks one can expect when ensconced inside the spacious Denali. The new AutoTrack four-wheel drive system is engaged with the push of a button and automatically switches between two- and four-wheel drive as road conditions warrant. Just now entering production, the Denali will be available in late spring and will sell for $43,395. The only option, OnStar's communication system, can be purchased for an additional $895 plus dealer installation charges. And that's it for this week's Motor News.
Americans believe that bigger is better, especially when it comes to sport utility vehicles. And there are few bigger SUVs than GMC's full-size Yukon. But in a market now packed with sport utes, and many of them with more creature comforts than a Rolls-Royce, being bigger is no longer enough. So the folks at GMC have released a new version of the Yukon, and they've called it the Denali. It's loaded with luxury, and it's about as far from the rough and tumble Yukon image as a sport ute can get. In fact, the GMC Yukon Denali is as over-the-top as a luxury sport ute can get. And though named after the largest national park in the United States, the Denali is fit more for Hollywood Boulevard than an Alaskan preserve. Its high-end look starts outside with a slick monochrome paint scheme on the new Power Dome hood, a deep rounded front fascia with integral fog lamps, new one-piece halogen lights, and recessed tow hooks. The wide, tall flanks wear thick lower body cladding and running boards, while the rear features a handy step bumper and shrouded towing hitch. And it all sits on six-spoke alloy wheels wearing specially developed 16-inch Firestone touring tires. The layout is even more extravagant inside, with the Denali packing a Lexus-grade load of standard features. The smoothed-out but still truck-sized dash wears fancy Soprano wood accents, and the big plush seats feature standard leather upholstery, heaters, and six-way power adjustments. Instruments are both clear and comprehensive, while both the ventilation controls and superb-sounding Bose Acoustimass music system are models of efficiency. And having both a single compact disc player in the dash and a 6-disc changer in the center console means both front and rear seats can enjoy their own music. Rear seat passengers also get a big, comfortable leather bench and plenty of head and leg room. With its own set of heaters, plenty of beverage security, and a power outlet for the kids' gizmos. And while a busy affair to fold, the 60-40 split bench does offer a big increase in cargo space, which is already a very healthy 66.9 cubic feet that expands to 118.2 cubic feet once the seats are folded. It's all hauled around by a familiar 5.7-liter cast iron V8 that makes 255 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque. The pushrod engine is mated to a 4-speed automatic transmission, and the combination of the two launches our 5,865-pound Denali to 60 in a very respectable 8.9 seconds, and through the quarter mile in 16.7 seconds at 83 miles per hour. This is one gutsy drivetrain with true stump-pulling torque and a very racy sound. Handling, however, could hardly be called racy. The Firestone touring tires provide good grip, and GMC's new EVO variable assist steering offers improved feel. But 3 tons of truck is still 3 tons of truck, and therefore needs good brakes. With stops averaging a long 146 feet from 60, we found the front disc and rear drums with standard ABS to be acceptable. Ride quality from the torsion bar front and multi-leaf rear suspension was also acceptable, but again not exceptional. For all its luxury pretensions, the Denali feels like the big truck that it is, bouncing over bumps and wandering a bit in a straight line. And while it will probably never go off-road, the luxurious Denali's AutoTrack automatic four-wheel drive system with low range provided excellent rough surface performance, despite its very street-oriented tires. Now, if you would like a Yukon Denali to play with, head on over to your GMC dealer with $43,495 in your pocket. That's a healthy 10 grand over the price of a standard Yukon. But with GM's OnStar navigation and emergency system being the only option, the Denali is as loaded can get. And as big and tough as a school bus. So there's no doubt that, luxurious or not, this is still GMC's big Yukon. But it's a Yukon for today's market, where style and comfort are now just as important as traditional sport ute attributes like toughness and off-road ability. The GMC Yukon Denali is for those folks for whom bigger isn't always enough, but when combined with a truckload of luxury is better than anything else on the road.